Hey y'all, it's me, V, the CPS Scholar, dropping in with another video for And Just Like That, the show that started it all for me, at least. I hope this video finds you happy, loved, and blessed. Shout out to all my subscribers, and shout out to the new ones and the old ones, my day ones. I appreciate you guys showing up and showing out with me. We know that I made this channel for you and for me, for us to have some place to run our mouths, have a good time. And you guys are patient with me when I go take breaks and go work on projects and get crazy at work. But I always try to come back and at least give what the channel says it's about: reactions, reviews, and grown-up conversations. So we're here for And Just Like That, season 2, episode 2. Like I said, I recorded this backwards. I looked at episode 3 first. I had a fiasco with the recording, baby. Like I said, I was doing my thing. And now it's getting late. It's getting late. Why you gotta be here? Because you love me, right? Because you love me and I love you too. But anyways, we're going to look at And Just Like That, season 2, episode 2. We're going to watch it. You're going to watch along with me. You're going to go turn on your TV, go to Max, go to episode 2. You're going to hit that start button, and we're going to watch together and react to the foolery and effery that comes on our screens. I'm that cousin that you take to the movies and almost get us kicked out because whatever's going on the screen has me so hyped up that I have to interact, baby. For real, but not for real. Either way. And Just Like That is the reboot of Sex and the City, which was one of my favorite shows ever. I think between that and Insecure, Insecure and Girlfriends, I probably watch on a loop. But either way, well, maybe that's why my love life is. But anyways, like I said, And Just Like That came back, and baby, season 1 was a dumpster fire, baby. It was bodily fluids. It was Che, aka Fred Flintstone. Shout out to Diego Knows. He gives the craziest reviews. He gives reviews from a male testosterone filled point of view. So if you can't handle it, if you can't handle it, get the F off my channel. But anyways, he's rough. He's from Chi-Town, and I watch his reviews too. But anyways, like I said, Sex and the City is iconic. Their characters are iconic. They came back without Samantha. They added some more characters, and pretty much people now are. Do you remember Velma? Have you seen Velma? That's another show that people hate watch. People come on this show to hate watch it, but from what I see so far, I think at the end of the other video, I made a mistake and said season 1's better than season 2. Definitely not. Season 2 looks like they tried to do a little something. If you don't know, there's a writer's strike. I was watching one of Jesse Wu's videos, kind of explained the BET Awards and why it was shenanigans, foolery, and effery all afoot, and they didn't have a host because there's a writer's strike going on. And obviously, when they wrote this show, at least the first season, I don't know if you've ever seen that episode of South Park where they had the dolphins bouncing a ball into each plot point, and that's how they were writing shows. Equivalent to AI. If Skynet ever comes and takes over, they're going to get mad that I made that joke. But that is how this show is. It rides, it's written, it's all over the place. It's not making no damn sense. But because we're so loyal to the original show, we're here to see what's going on, which probably means it's going to get another damn season because it's not about quality. It's about the ratings. Either way, let's get together and watch. I'm not going to say hate watch because I'm going to give it a chance. Episode 2. And episode 2 is called The Real Deal. Okay, let's get it started. Okay, so they're doing a recap. They're showing Carrie hooking up with her podcast producer. Harry looking like freaking Mr. Peanut going to the Met, trying to go to Met Gala. Naya find out her husband got somebody in her room. I mean, a hotel room, because they're separated. Seema breaks up with her dude because he lives with his wife. And we have Lisa Todd Wexley walking to the Met Gala because she forgot to get a van because her husband was giving some head. I was getting some head. Anyways, and it threw everything off. So that's what happened on the episode 1. All right, we got Carrie at the podcast reading the script about therapy. Get some therapy, y'all. It's good for you. She's doing the podcast and doing codes, discount codes, if you're a content creator, She said, this is to all my listeners with a vagina. Have you ever felt not quite so fresh? She said, what is this? She said it's an ad for a vaginal wellness. The producer says it's an ad for vaginal wellness. She said, why is vagina underlined to make it more obvious? She said, with our vaginal odor suppositor. I'm about to say Vajayjay a lot. Maybe I need to say Vajayjay because I don't want this to get flagged. She said she refuses to say the word suppository and now it's coupled with Vajayjay. Promo code VAG in the city. So she's having a moment. Let me check my audio because, baby, the technical issues last time, I said, if I sit up here and record this thing, I'm just going to go lay down and just be like, whatever. All right, we got Seema walking in looking like a whole cheetah baby, giving the animal print realness. Like I said, I told my friend, as you get older, you start to like animal print. I don't know. Is it because you become a cougar? I don't know. She's washing her getting her hair washed. He's like, where's your man? Turned out not my man. And hairdresser says, you're always finding a way to dump a man. He said, you know how many men I've dated who still live with their wives? Who cares? She said, I got my standards. He said, to you, it's standards. Ooh, say you've been sitting by yourself for 10 years with your red flags. No wonder you're lonely and alone. Ooh, the whole room said, Poop. She's embarrassed. She's like, I'm not done. And she said, forever. Said, I pay you to blow me, not shrink me. Oh, he finished blow drying his hair. Ew, Miranda is eating the Chase box. she got her face in the place and she eating it like good food, baby. Ooh. She said, I gotta take this call. She said she's doing some of her best work, Miranda. Ew. Ooh. You like what you like. If you like boss, good for you. Okay, the showrunner's calling. The showrunner, her Blue Street, is calling saying that they hate the new pagers. While she trying to talk on the phone, Miranda is in that box. The showrunner said she's having a bad day because her parents are here and she don't like them. She's still eating that box on the phone. Have you ever had them? Jay said it's hot, but it's not cool that you trying to be all in my box while I'm handling business, baby. They said we need to stop. I need to meet with this right. Is that okay? Okay, I was making sure they ain't have showing nothing on her damn lips. Oh, she said, Miranda said, you can leave if you want to. I just find somebody else to practice giving head to. Ooh. She said the script is getting so good that it's turning into you're a real queer Charlie Brown. Okay. She said they can't wrap their head around her realism notes, but they can wrap their head around Tony Danza being her Mexican father, when that man is a whole Italian. Oh, the producer at the podcast runs up on Carrie and said, I gotta pee, I'm pregnant. Anyways, I just need to pause it for 1 second. People in wheelchairs are people too. Duh. But the way this lady busts in here all it's like they made her extra loud. I don't know. Like her clothes are loud, the colors are loud, her makeup is banging. Anyway, she said she's pregnant and she gotta pee or whatever. So she doing the thing, but she kept busting there saying that why won't you say the word Vajayjay? Anyways, people busting in while you're recording. You want to say hello? My channel. Okay. Her and her bonnet has exited stage left. Bye. Anyways, let's get back. But she's so the producer of the podcast because the way she cusses and how she's She's honorary. It's funny as hell to me. She's like rolling in her wheelchair like a hell on wheels to wreck the place, and it makes me laugh. Oh, she called Carrie diva. She said, "I'm not diva. I did the therapy. I did the eyelashes." And she's advertising person. She won't use her. Other persons won't work to her. Well, she said, "Will you tell your star this is not the time to be scared to say Vajayjay?" And hers probably done dried up. Oh, she said when she gave the dude who had the car podcast that advertisement about the Vajayjays, he said on air that my wife suffers from vaginal dryness. I would have been like, but we don't do violence. You ain't gonna put me on blast. Especially if I'm in real life on Splash Waterfalls. Oh, he's not even married. He just said whatever he had to say. He said she said that dude's here for us, Carrie, or not. She said, I'm here for you, but I shouldn't have to say that. Said pretend like you're talking to your girlfriends and using your own, put it in your own diva words, and she cleared it out. And add in the pH balance. Protect your pH at all costs, y'all. All right, we got Lisa Todd. We're actually coming in with her daughter with her natural hairdo, flowers. Oh, Herbert meets him at the door. Oh, said his mom's gonna be there, and I guess grandma don't. His mama, Herbert mom, the grandma doesn't like natural hair, so she said you can't meet her like this. She said we need to get proper little lady hair. She said, I got to do 40 minutes hair. Lisa Todd actually, so her and Herbert are braiding their daughter's hair. Look at her. He cornrow better than me. The fact that she got to change her whole look to make her Nana happy. He said his mother is really big on how people present themselves. All right, here come Nana. Nana is bougie, giving me Diane Carroll with Dynasty with her whole necklace and the white flowing in the silver. She a silver fox, baby. And they scrambling. They getting together. They're getting it together for Nana. Running to the door. They say, hey, Nana. Out there right at the door. They say, Gabrielle, you look perfect. Oh, she said Lisa Todd Wesley just returned from her matinee performance of The Lion King because all them damn animal bricks she got. Oh, Nana is shady. And they just ate it. Okay. And then why Lisa Todd Wesley got to carry Nana's suitcase while the dad walk off? Now we with Charlotte. And Lily has a request. She said, I need an electric keyboard. She said, you have a Steinway piano. She's taking her music in a different direction. Why do we care about this? We don't care about these kids. F these kids. Oh, Lily turned to Rock and said, all last year I supported you in your transition. And she said the F word. Well, they said the F word. Rock is a they. Oh, the daddy said, Harry said, I'm not paying anything. Record on your phone like everybody else. Charlotte said, you have a job playing for classes at the ABT, so you need to go ahead and save up. Oh, they say you're on your own. Charlotte face. Look. I think I'm just going to age gracefully. I don't know, because, woo. Now we with Naya. And he's saying, you calling me last week when he was in the hotel room was crazy. And she said, you admit you were playing with fire in the hotel room. Because remember, he said he hasn't cheated yet. I wouldn't even talk to that man no more. Yet. She said nothing. He said nothing happened yet. He said, do you want it to? He said, sometimes. Sometimes I want to cheat. But I want this to work out. She said, do you have a plan for how that's going to happen? Oh, he says, The plan to make it work will be a surrogate. This lady done told you she don't want a kid. Yeah, hang up. Y'all marriage over. The one marriage that's black is separated. Oh, Miranda's at AA. They had that storyline last season and it made no sense. She was just having a rough time. Now she an alkie. She literally don't have nothing to do in LA. And there's a lady with a neck tattoo that keep looking at her. What's going on? Miranda looks nice with her little fall outfit on. She trying to come through with the fashions. Oh, the tattoo lady said, I haven't seen a pair of virgin arms like yours in a long time. Miranda said, you're almost out of space, though. She said, my name is Allie. And it was hard for me when I first quit drinking, too. But I go clean the beach on Friday. Are they going to develop this character or not? Is it going to be another character that comes along, spends a long time on screen, and goes absolutely nowhere because y'all can't write? She said, that'll be great. Thanks, Allie. Overacting, Miranda. Now we got Seema and Carrie. She's devastated because she broke up with her hairdresser. Let me tell you, it's so hard to find somebody to do your hair. Oh my God. Every time I find somebody, I stick to them like, shout out to you, Terry. I love you. Carrie said, let's talk about your breakup if it's not too painful. She says, still a little bit fresh. And she says, he said I make up red flags and that's why I'm alone. And Carrie's like, he said that to you? She said, do I bail out too quickly? She said, Carrie said, I don't know about your relationships, you bailing too quickly, but we've left a lot of places really quickly. Carrie said she does the same thing. She looks for a reason not to move forward unless it's 100%. I'm kind of guilty of that too. Well, they shout out Bethany Frankel. I'm sure she feels important. Let's get real and talk about real estate. So Carrie's saying a lot of people live with their exes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't date somebody that lived with. Well, you know, I might be being hypocritical. Never mind. She said you got to feel comfortable in the relationship. If you don't feel comfortable, you move on. It's like me and this Vajayjay. This whole show is about her not being able to say Vajayjay and being a sex columnist. Make it make sense. Even when she used to do her puns back in Sex and the City, it wasn't this bad, y'all. This is bad. And why is she still a hot? I'm not trying to be funny. And hopefully at some point when I get my writing, I can go anywhere and ask for any price for anything. But with everybody being wild and all the OnlyFans, I don't think she'll be this relevant. Now Charlotte is in talking to freaking Lily and Rock, and I don't care. She's like, where'd you get this keyboard from? So she called The Real Deal, which I guess is a fake name for one of those places where you sell off your clothes. And as much money as Charlotte spent on them clothes, these kids are terrible. Ooh, her whole closet is wrecked. It's empty. Charlotte said it's like the real. They're fast and sneaky and paying cash. Like this, I guess, is a bootleg of something else. Sold her perfect pink Chanel for her first recital. Is just out there online. Charlotte is worried about. She's more worried about these clothes than she's worried about what her children are doing. Oh, Lisa Todd Wesley said whatever dress they sold off is going to be worth 3 times whatever they bought it for. Sharon's saying they pretty much broke in a home, and Anthony's like, there was no crime. They came in and took your stuff. They had to be invited in like vampires. I love Anthony. Anthony has the best comedic timing. He's the best part of the show to me. Lisa Todd Wesley gonna order some drinks. I'm gonna keep calling her Lisa Todd Wesley because I like her name. LTW. Yeah, Nicolari Parker. Okay, she said the granny has been at her house talking about afternoon teas, and she does comments that cut like a knife. Anthony said, you should be mad at her. It was a gift, and she returned it. I guess they bought Anthony a pinky ring, and he said he returned it. She's like, what am I, a mob boss? He has the best timing. Sopranos. I love Sopranos, y'all. My sister actually met James Gandolfini. Mm-hmm. Anyways, Charlotte is reminiscing about this girl and her clothes, and it's just boring. It's boring. Okay, we got Herbert taking the girls to go catch a cab to go somewhere in any cute dresses. Oh, he can't catch a cab. They keep riding by him, even though he is a very pale man. You couldn't really tell. He's from Hamilton, and I love him. I'm a fan. I saw Hamilton. He's getting, this is their woke moment. A lot of people are getting mad because they say the show's too woke. So one taxi finally stopped, maybe because there was a light. He's trying to get his attention. He didn't even unlock the door. Black people still can't catch a cab in New York? He said, unlock the door or I'll report you. And he beating on the hood of the car. And here come Granny and her friends. They look like they AKs because they're wearing pink and green. Tom, is that your Herbert? Oh, Granny said she don't even. Sorry to that man. I don't know that man because he's embarrassing. Well, here come Carrie in her silky outfit. My cousin used to. Because the podcast man is there, the producer. She's coming and saying, "Oh, you're not watching the cooking shows like you usually do." Oh, he bought some type of software so they can rewrite the vagina copy. This is what we talking about in bed. You got a fine man like this producer in there, and y'all talking about writing vagina commercials. A waste of a man. He put on glasses. Like, oh, you wear glasses? He said we don't have to use that version. We just got to write another one. She don't know this man in her bed. She said she still feels humiliated, mortified, and wants to die when she has to use the word vagina. Really? He's feel like, when I go out on a night on the town, I want to make sure my vajayjay's not dry. This show sucks. Oh, look, he did like me. He said, how about we don't call it vagina, we call it a vajayjay. She said, if we were in the 1990s, it'd be okay. He said, you're the writer. Why don't you fix it? Oh, she said, she said, I'll do it. But here is not usually this is where we don't work. We usually smash. So we not doing. So, okay, so she got some sense. You're supposed to be smashing this dude. Ew. He said you go from dry to wet ass pussy. Wow. Ew. And she said, I don't speak like that. So the end. All right. That was a very not making no damn sense conversation, but we got through it. Now we got Charlotte and Harry and Anthony at the table. People are on their phone. People are reading on the computer. Oh, Anthony's looking at the freaking escorts. Because he puts out hunks. The price of the dress just dropped. He's like, why don't you go buy the dress back? She said, it's against my principles. She wants them to return that dress and admit that what they did was wrong. They're not going to do that. Oh, Harry says he's expecting an apology from my mother and she's been dead 10 years. She said, how would you feel if someone stole your beloved sourdough recipe and sold it for cheap online? Woo, he said, I would cut them from tongue to tank. Rock said, Lily requests your presence at the piano. And she said, they said they don't want to disappoint her. They're going to be there too. Lord, why do we care about these kids? We don't. Oh, my God. Oh my God. Lily is sitting with a skull cap on, singing emo music, Lord. Yeah, I be around kids. Just sad. Mm-mm-mm. Trying to vibe out to her music. And the parents are like, why is she so sad? Oh, she's singing about privilege. Come on, where is she, Lily Eilish? Anthony is everything. She said, I'm tired of being a good girl. She not allowed to be her. It's just this like reenacting when, remember when Beyonce on Dreamgirls was like, listen to tell Jamie I'm leaving your ass. Herbert thought it was his wife and his mama busted in and tell me it's mommy time. Say, am I in trouble again? Oh, she said he needs some chamomile to calm his ass down. She said, what was all that about the cab today? She says, lucky all her friends are bald, half blind with cataracts, or they would have recognized him. Luckily, they can't see the pride of Morehouse and a father beating on the hood of like some beating on the top of a taxi cab like a deranged squeegee man. He said, I pounded on the hood one time because he wasn't acknowledging me. Say it's irrelevant. Well, she said we never surrender our dignity. Shoot, they doing that crap with that affirmative action, but they said the Asian people don't went down there to the place to talk to the man to explain, because a lot of other people actually benefit more from affirmative action than Black people. That was a sepia moment, but we're not gonna go there right now. We having fun. Oh, the grandma gonna turn and look at LTW and said, didn't the Emancipation Proclamation free us from head wraps? No, miss, because you're ignorant. Because there used to be laws against head wraps. Oh my God. Not head wrap, against Black women showing their hair because it was their beauty. Chignon laws. There go another sepia moment for you. Lisa Todd Wesley said, when we go off, they win. So we have to act calm at all times. Yeah, when you have to be in a corporate setting, that's definitely true. That you all of a sudden be the angry Black, whatever. And she said, and if something goes wrong, she's going to find a way to blame her. Oh my God, it's a Che comedy special. Lord, they didn't get rid of these? Oh my God, Che is so not funny, y'all. Here come Miranda to be a groupie. Oh, she's shouting out Tony Danza. And so they're going to be a show within a show. We already don't want this show. You're going to have another show on it too? Chase said Tony Danza's too hot to play anyone's father. Tony Danza been fine though, real talk. That's a fine man. Look at Tony Danza looking good. All right. And Che hugs him. So far we've been talking about Vajayjay and hitting cabs. What is going on in these streets? Oh, and stealing clothes. Oh my God. Oh, the producer said he got something about the Vajayjay monologues, whatever. But the phone rings. She said, it's my friend in LA, but I take a robocall to get out of this. Miranda's like, hey. She said, I'm writing a commercial for a line of vaginal products. She said, as a friend. How do you phrase it when you have trouble down there? Oh, Miranda said, I don't know. I got nothing but good news down there. Girl, me too. Oh. Miranda said, I didn't think you could do just sex. Now it's sex or homework. Tony Danza is coming right at her, so she's gonna hang up with Che. This episode is like, what in the hell is going on in these streets? So I said, hello, Miranda. Such a pleasure meet Che's significant person. I'm thrilled to meet you. Saying, I was just saying to Che that we should have dinner tomorrow night. Say, you're the boss. Ha ha. He said she's cute. Okay, he said, is she right? So he had to chat the pronouns. Okay, Carrie going back to the man in her bed who's typing up copy about Vajayjays and dryness. Oh, she said that if they don't get this commercial, it's a deal breaker for Sex and the City. Like, yeah, let's give it another shot. Carrie said, no, let's not. I appreciate your zeal, but I'm not doing it. He said, thank God. Said, if you need any help, I got a ton of great ideas. What a waste of a man. She's sitting down to type what now? She's typing something. Don't nobody know what the hell it is. I kind of used to like when they used to have the voiceover. It's like a part of it. But maybe they're purposely making it vague what she's typing. She turned off the light. And now we back at the hairdresser with Seema. And the dude is doing some lady's hair. And Seema come in looking a wreck and a shame. And yet another animal print. You said, who did this to you? Said some guy named Juan Jose on 68th Street jacked up her hair. She's like, I'm not going to beg. You're going to accept my apology or not. For taking what you... I apologize for taking what you said too personally. Remember, he said you got red flags and you make them up so you can't keep a man. Anyways, he said he told somebody that they had bad bangs, so somebody else have lipo. He don't know why people don't listen, but he forgives her. And she gifted him something too. Yes, come bearing gifts, baby. Gives her a smooch and they back together again. Yeah, don't mess up here. Oh, Lord, Miranda's at the beach. Baby, this show, what? What am I watching? Especially after watching them some good shows. This, Lord, I can't do it anymore. Oh, her phone is ringing and she's pulling it out. And there's some guy who's looking at her like, why are you on the phone? Oh, Naya is ripping everything down and having an Angela Bassett. Her outfit is cute. Doesn't matter. Anyways, wrapping down everything because she's throwing everything out from her husband because she said, are you getting rid of your husband? He got rid of himself. He said he hasn't cheated on her yet. I agree. He got to go. And now he's looking over her complicated feelings about having a baby by telling her to get a surrogate. She said he hasn't heard me in 2 years. So that's it. She said because motel girl and the surrogate means I'm done. She's packing his things. Throwing away patchouli incense. Later, lame ass college roommate ode to hair textures. And native free and weave hair. Oh, bonfire of the beanies. He did wear a lot of beanies. I never knew that the dude who played her husband was also on The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. He played Shy Baldwin. So fine. They downplayed his looks on this because I didn't even notice that was him. And I took a good look. I said, hold up. But anyway, she's back. She's still at the beach. So this lady Naya don't have no other friends other than Miranda. Don't throw this man's guitars away. Anyway, she getting off the phone. She said, we're making real progress, huh? Oh, this man said the earth is already dead. We're basically cleaning a corpse. Ooh, that man is just, you're bringing me down. Then we with Charlotte and Carrie about to go into confront the people who took the clothes from her daughter. Well, her daughter sold the clothes. So I got one more video after this. I got excited. Anyways, she said, I'm going to get my dress back and bring my baby. She cared more about, she's worked harder on getting this dress back than her kids. When the people at school told her that her child was transitioning and they had to tell them what was going on. Yeah, no, you got all this time and you ain't even making sure your kid's good. She said, I haven't tried your code about. You may have received my emails. And she was like, I don't know. Ooh, Carrie done found them boots that Carrie just found was fly. I said how long these boots been sitting there. Like, I don't know. Yes, going to these places and talking to these customer service people is like talking to a wall, baby. I say, make you not even want to go outside anymore. She said, what's your name? Eden. She said, you and I together, Eden, can solve this. My daughter Lily sold you a bunch of clothes and she's still a minor. Surely have rules against that. Oh, she said, this isn't a bar, we don't card. Anyway, she tried to put out her phone and said, I'm looking for this dress. Is it at this location? She said, I don't know. She said, maybe you can look in your little computer and figure out where it is. I had an exact interaction like this at the cell phone store. Oh my God. Charlotte said, you're sleeping with the enemy because Carrie done found some boots she about to buy. Back at the beach with Miranda and her non-personality, baby. I hope after, because it looked like they leading up to something with Che, that the real Miranda, please stand up. Oh, she can't find her phone. She can't find the phone. Oh, she said, I don't have my phone. And I needed to call Uber. And the man said, Uber's a Ponzi scheme. Allegedly. Anyway, she's yelling at people saying, I lost my phone. So now she got to start looking through that trash. Ain't no way. Oh, she's looking at the trash. Woo! All that trash she picked up, she digging through. They're playing that cool California song. Oh, is that a crab? It's alive? She's screaming. I would too. Do. Ew, so she got to empty all these. Now she walking. I swear Miranda literally acts like she's slow. She found some surfers, but that surfer is fine, baby. Look at that six pack. She said, I was working, saving the planet, and I lost my phone. Can I use your phone? He's like, yeah. Oh, he got the V, baby. Ooh, like the D'Angelo V. Look. I'm trying to give her some green, if you know what I mean. Some trees. Meanwhile, back with Carrie and Charlotte, she's still having a fit because he's looking for the dress. She said, unknown caller said, better not be the Democrats again. Jerry, it's Miranda. I lost my phone. Like, whose phone is this? The night surfer. She said, what's Che's phone number? She's like, you don't know Che's phone number? Nobody knows anybody's phone number. I know my dad's phone number, though. Anyway, yeah. No surfers ain't paying you no mind. They dapping each other up and smoking. She just get me a number. So she calling Che. Say hello. She said, why aren't you home yet? Because they supposed to go see Tony Danza. Telling her, I lost my phone. I can't catch an Uber without it. So I'm at the beach. She said, it's rush hour. It'll take me an hour and a half to get there. We have Tony Danza in an hour. She said, well, I don't, obviously. She said, oh, shoot. She said, want me to cancel? She said, you can't cancel on Tony Danza. You know Tony Danza went to go see Tupac when he was in jail? Just one of many stars that actually went there and cared. The surfer's telling Che where she is. Like we're off PCH across from Neptune's net. Wherever any of this is, I don't know. She said, yeah, I got it. It says stay there. She said, where the FF? She said, stay there. Miranda said, where the FL am I going? She's getting fed up. They're pointing her to Neptune's net at the top of the hill. Who is that server? He must be somebody's cousin, but he found him. And she's going up there. He said, good luck. She's making her way up the hill. She's like about to faint trying to make it up the hill, but it do look hot out there. It's been so hot lately. Whew. We still in the store with freaking Charlotte trying to find the dress. She said she found the dress. It is in a warehouse. So I'll give up. I'll buy it back. Oh, it's on hold. Who got it on hold? She said, I don't know. She said, I was like, on hold where? I don't know. She said, my husband worked for a major New York law firm. So you might want to watch your tone. She said, dead is eating it. I don't think she could take any more interrogation from you. She said, I don't know what's wrong with me. Why am I so obsessed? She said, even if I got the dress back, I don't even know if Lily could get fit into it. She said, first the Chanel, then the Chopin, and she's rejecting everything I ever gave her. Carrie said, is she rejecting it or is she just ignoring it? Yeah, as a teenager, you go through, changes and moods. Anyway, she said Carrie always makes everything about her. She said, I'm going to use this as a metaphor to save Sex in the City and how you just have to walk away and give up this change. She said, I'm going to embrace Lily, whoever she is, and they're leaving. So Carrie said before we leave, can I get the other boot? Now we got Miranda standing on the side of the road waiting for somebody to pick her up. Well, that is a very purple truck. Somebody pulling up in a purple pickup truck. Prince, is that you? Oh, that man said Miranda. He fine. Who is this man? Miranda said, fair warning. I smell when she gets in the car. She said, how bad is it? The smell? He said, I used to shuck oysters in high school, so it's nostalgic. Ew. She said, thank you so much for coming and get me. It sounds like she keeps connecting with different people. I think Che is more of like a sexual thing. Anyways, the man said he's a mixologist. And how do you know Che? We were married. It's Che's husband. And said we still are. You don't even know that person that you've been all in her box. Yeah, I know. Okay, we had dinner with Tony Danza. Che's with. Say, hey, Che. I'm really excited being on this project. I feel like there's a butt coming. He said, I can't be Mexican. It's not going to fly, especially these days. I feel like because he's Mexican American and it's a comedy, I'd be okay, but I'm already getting pushback on social media, and rightly so. He's not Mexican. Yeah, but she like, my father's Mexican. He said he doesn't have to be. Well, you switch the mother to Mexican. She said, but I'm Irish Mexican. You're just Irish with better food. So he said he spoke to ABC, and then your Irish mother, instead of your Irish mother being dead, the Mexican mother being dead. He said, listen, kid, I want you to succeed. I think what you're doing is great. I think you're open a lot of hearts and change a lot of minds. Oh, God. You're not going to do that as Tony Danza as your Mexican father. You come to Florida to get canceled now. And the Danza Lions agree with Danza Lions. He got They like the Beehive Dandelions. That's cute, like dandelion. All right, Seema is with the man. Oh yeah, the club promoter dude, giving him another chance because of red flags. She said, I don't know what got into me. I sometimes get lost in my head. She said, the amazing text from you helped me find my way back. He said, I got a proposition for you. She said, I'm all ears. He said there's an opportunity to open a new private club. And they just want 200,000. You want to go in as partners? 100,000 each? She said, interesting. And what's this club called? Red Flag? I thought those 5 texts were about me. She thought the 5 texts were suspect, but obviously you just wanted some money. He said, no, this is a legitimate investment. She said, well, maybe. She said, but I'm investing in myself. Juan Jose was wrong and she was right. It was a red flag. He said, where are you going? And she left. He said, we're having chocolate mousse. And he said, who the heck is Juan Jose with the F word? We with Miranda. She by the pool vibing. That looked nice. Wherever they live at looks nice. Che said, you're not going to believe what happened to me. Miranda's looking at her crazy. What's that face? She said, I don't know your phone number. She said, I had no idea. I had to call Carrie. And she said, I had no idea you're actually married. He said, well, they said technically. We're both such slacker, we never got around to getting a divorce. They please. Anyways, she said, I don't know you should join the club because up to an hour ago, I thought I was messaging Iris. This lady is just not funny at all. She said, I'm pissed. She said, please don't be. She said, I got a lot on my plate. And she's having so much fun. It is not let your lost phone, but comes to a couple of existential crises. She will listen. Che, whatever magic Che got in that damn hand, they need to bottle it up because she's putting up with shenanigans. Here come Carrie in a pretty red dress, getting off the elevator with the producer guy. Oh, people are packing up. She said, is there an inordinate amount of box activity? The lady said, I hope you're happy you guys want to talk about Vajayjay and not everybody's out of work. He said that's ridiculous. The show's over. That's what happened. They sold these studios to Apple. And she said, whatever I told you this was a sinking ship. Oh, she said, word of advice, next job, don't be so precious about your pussy. Carrie don't care nothing about them people. Carrie is filthy rich, walking around acting like she need a job. She got Big John's money. Now they on the elevator, the producer and her. Carrie said, but okay, you said more than once, I might add, that we can always sell the podcast somewhere else. He said that was before it's hard to sell something that's been canceled. She said, you want to try? Oh, he said, I don't know if it's smart to go any further. She said, with the podcast? No, with you, girl. Dang. He said, Carrie, you made it pretty clear that you just want this to be a Thursday thing. And he's starting to feel like he wants more. If Thursday's the case, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Why you had to be like that? Yeah, he doesn't want to feel unworthy. And she said, I wouldn't want that. She said, thank you for the Sex in the City. Ew, double entendre. Ew. He said, see, you are the writer. Man, what the hell is this? And they hug goodbye. Bye, fine producer man. And she said, just like that, I freed up my entire week by making these people lose their income and dumping your situationship. Carrie, you get on my damn nerves. Anyways, that was the end of the episode. writes this? Who writes it, y'all? Who writes it? But I sit here and I suffer for y'all because I love y'all so much. Nah, but for real, anyways, I'm gonna give this 2 Smarties out of 5 because I mean, I sat through it. There was a couple of moments, but baby, it was struggle. It was struggle, and they're gonna bring this show back because we hate watching it, Lord. I just like I said, my 2 least favorite characters are Che and freaking Miranda, and then Carrie the third. My new favorite character is Lisa Todd Wesley. Nah, you were on the verge, and I love Seema, but remember I told you I've been had a girl crush on the lady that plays Seema ever since Mississippi Masala. So it is what it is. Anyways, let me know what y'all think about the show. Do me a favor and like the video, subscribe, leave a comment. What are you thinking about this show? I mean, I don't know, y'all, but I mean, hopefully it won't get any worse. Well, I kind of watched it backwards, but either way, I hope that you guys wait. Well, let me do my exit because baby, I'm getting tired, but we're gonna get through this last video because, like I told you, I'm gonna go on an adventure and I'm just gonna let these videos run automatically. Leave me some love in the comments. Leave me a like. But like we always say, love who loves you. May God bless you with everything that you need. And what the sepia scholar and her waterfall of a JJ is out.